Dave actually asked if I would do this on the FM9, but I wanted to try it on the FM3 first. I put together what I think is the probably craziest, stupidest preset that I've put together yet. And so what this does is I've got an expression pedal here. So if I play a chord, it freezes, and also if I play another chord, I can also freeze that. So I've got like 2 freeze paths. So I'll just go through it and sort of talk you through it. It's not going to be possible for me to break it all down fully though, because it's just taking me ages and loads of trial and error and stuff. So just here I've got a Plexi 50 watt high going into the cab 103, and then there's a send here, so ignore that for now. We go into a multi-tap quad diffuser delay with the mix super low at 6.6. Then into the Nimbus Stratus reverb with the mix low at 8.3, then into a looper which I've assigned to this switch here in this kind of way. So if we go FC per preset, and then I've got per preset switch 2, number 2, and I've got it set to go to layout 5, which for me is the looper. And then if you go into overrides in layout 2, which is what I'm in, I set the overrides there, and you can see I've also got PP1 doing the control switch latching. Anyway, it's a whole lot of admin here. Right, then what's going on is I've decided to try to put together, because Dave asked, a dual looping kind of freezing thing. So I'm using the send here after the amp and cab to go down to the return here, and so the send block itself is stupid. The return block is where you set the return level, and you can set the bypass mode and all that sort of stuff. And this first path here, I've basically got a volume pedal which comes on when I depress the volume pedal, and it also turns down as it goes on, so that by the time my toe is fully down, the window to the infinite of the delay kind of thing is closed, if that makes sense. So you can see there, if I go into modifier, I've got the min is 0, the max is -80, etc. Then after that I've got a delay, the ambient stereo with the mix up full. I say full, it is full now. And what happens here is, in the advanced page, I've got the repeat stack hold assigned to this pedal. So the min is off, the max is hold, and that's how we achieve that first freeze. So then that goes into a pitch block, which is the virtual capo mix 26.3, and that's chucking things up by 7. So that's the kind of freeze line 1. Then that goes into the Trinity chorus, or the tri-chorus, the left depth up full, the right depth up full, and the mix at 58. And then that goes into the multi-tap delay. This other path here for the second freeze, I've got loads of things assigned to this CS2 control foot switch. So the things that I've got assigned to it are the output level here. So that goes in inverse. So when it's off, that should be at 0, and then when it's on, that should be at -80. Then this delay, similar things happen. Stack and hold goes on with that control switch. And then the last thing I've got going on here is something to turn the level down so I can kill the dry. So when I've got it on, the flanger turns on, or the level turns up to 0, and when I've got it off, the level is turned down to -80 to kill the dry signal on this path. So it's the stupidest preset I put together, but I think it could be a lot of fun, and potentially with the FM9 and the FM3 you could do even crazier things. Of course, this is taking up like nearly 80% of the input here. Yeah, let me know if you want me to drop that into the folder and you want to have a play with that. That'll be with the Buy Me a Coffee link if you choose to use that. But this is the stupidest thing I think I've managed to achieve with the FM3. A pretty insane amount of stuff you can do with this, of course, but this is kind of on the edge of what's possible, I'd say, because we're now at 80% CPU, and I think 82% is where things start to drop out and stuff. But, you know, just in case you were interested in kind of the more stupid things you could do. I'll catch you in another video soon. Feel free to like and subscribe. Cheers.